Hi everyone, my name is Brent Worley, and just thought I would touch on a subject that has been brought up, with some people I work with and some people that I've been talking to about this. And here's the subject: am I too fat to be a Team Beachbody coach? Now, if you look at Team Beachbody, if you look at P90X, you see the results there. You see all these guys who have, shed down to 6-packs and they got bulging biceps, and you look at the Insanity results and you see all that crazy stuff, and and you start seeing these females that are real sleek and slender. You look at the Brazil butt lift before and after, all of a sudden these women look like they could be doing bikini modeling. And you sit there and you wonder, it's like, I'm just really out of shape. I'm not exercising. I don't see why I could be a Beachbody coach. Now, here's the thing I want to tell you. Fitness is a journey. It's not something that you're going to achieve overnight. These people worked hard, 30, 60, 90, 120, 365, 2 years, whatever. These people all got there. Fitness is a journey that you start on and you end up somewhere, and you never make it all the way. There's no such thing as the perfectly fit individual, the individual who's hit a level of fitness that they don't have to do anything more. And so when people start saying, well, I just think I'm too fat, or I need to lose more weight before I do this, my response to them is that, hey, I respect that and that's cool, but let me ask you this. Do you think people are going to be willing to join you at the beginning of the journey if you just go up to them and say, hey, you know what? Look what I'm doing. This is something really cool. I'm excited about it. Hey, I want you to go on the journey with me. Why don't you check this out? I think a lot of people respect that, because there's so many people that struggle with weight loss. There's so many people that struggle with overeating, eating the right things, that when all of a sudden you put it in perspective, you know what, I'm beginning this, and I realize I'm not perfectly fit, but you know what, this is something you and I can do together, and we can build this not only as a business together, but we can build our fitness together. So don't think of yourself as, I've got to be this perfectly in shape, buff stud, or this beautiful, sleek, slender, muscular, perfect curves woman in order to be a Beachbody coach. That's not the point at all. Coaches aren't there to be like personal trainers. We're not there to say, do your reps this way, you got to work out this, you got to do this. We have the systems laid out for us. P90X lays it out, Insanity lays it out, TurboFire lays it out. All these programs lay out what people need to do. Even Shakeology lays out the nutrition. Take one shake a day and you're fueling your body with the right things. And so there's nothing you really have to say, oh, you have to do this in order to be perfectly fit. We're not asking you to be a fitness professional. We're asking you to be someone who shares. We're asking you to be someone who cares enough about other people to say, hey, look what I'm doing and you can do it too. And by doing that, you have a chance to build an incredible business, to start making extra money, but more importantly, you have the opportunity to really help others. Beachbody's mission is to end the trend of obesity in America and across the world. Right now, we're just in America. And so our focus right now is, hey, obesity doesn't have to be an epidemic that we have to sit back and say, oh, it just happens. It's something that we can combat head on by saying, you know what, here's what you do. You eat right, you exercise, and if you don't know what you're doing, here's it all. It's laid out for you. All you have to do is be the messenger. You don't have to be the instructor, just the messenger. So are you too fat to be a Beachbody coach? Absolutely not. I'm not in perfect shape. There's a lot of other people who do it who are not in perfect shape. And so there should be nothing holding you back. If you're worried about being perfectly fit, don't be. Jump in here with me. I've got a goal to help thousands of people control their weight. I come from a family that has weight problems, and they all know it. And I've had weight problems for most of my adult life, and even as a kid I had it. I reached a span there for a little while where I got pretty thin, just from athletics and everything. But you know what? It affected me as an adult. I got sedentary. I took an office job. And I started gaining weight. I started having a family. I had a family, and family kept on growing. As the family was growing, I was growing. And so, this is something that I've had to work on. And I've still got a ways to go. And so don't look at me as saying, well, Brent, you're in pretty good shape. No, I'm not. I've got a long ways to go. I've got another 10% body fat or so I want to lose. And so don't worry about being perfectly fit. This is a journey. Go on this journey with me. Help us do what we can to end obesity in our families, and our friends' families, and our families' families. Do what we can to fight this. You don't have to be in perfect shape. Just be the messenger. If you got any questions, find me on my blog, Get Fit with Brent. Find me on Facebook page of Get Fit with Brent, or just connect with me individually. My name is Brent Worley, so facebook.com/Brent Worley, and you connect with me. I hope this answers your question, and I hope you'll join this journey with me.